Donald Trump was asked to say something nice about a female employee, and it went about exactly how you might expect.
Karoline Levit.
She's become a star. It's that face, it's that brain, it's those lips, the way they move like she's a machine gun. Is she in the room?
She's in the room.
She's a star, and she's great. She's a great person, actually, but she's, I don't think anybody has ever had a better press secretary than Karoline. She's been amazing.
Okay, I like that he showcased at least some lingering ability to understand that what he's saying is unacceptable on some level, because he starts to smile and says, wait, is she in here? Even I know I'm being kind of creepy with the face and the way her lips move stuff. You know, his 27-year-old press secretary, that 79-year-old man, you know how much older he is than her? He's 2 of her lifespans older than her. He's 3 times as old as her. That's how much older he is. But I'm probably projecting and thinking that he's being a creep about her. I mean, she only looks like if you asked ChatGPT to generate his sexual fantasy, it would just be Karoline Leavitt. And so face, brains, that's good. We'll debate that in a second, but that's fine. Face, then brains, then lips, and oh, the way those lips move, this disgusting adulterer on her lips. That said, he likes other stuff about her, what she can do for him behind the podium. Take a look.
I think it's frankly ridiculous that anyone in this room would even suggest that President Trump is doing anything for his own benefit.
There is not a more hardworking president than Donald J. Trump. And nobody knows what it means to accomplish peace through strength better than President Trump. He is the one who came up with that motto. This is the most accessible and transparent administration in history.
What's the president's religion? The president is a Christian and he believes in Jesus. I can confirm the president is in very good shape, as you see on a near daily basis here.
Yeah, I've looked at him actually more than I want to, pretty much every day after I look at him. So I'm gonna have to call some BS on that one. So that is what he actually likes about her. I hope it's that she, with a very straight face, tells lies that she knows are not remotely true. She does not believe any of what she's saying right there. In fact, at the end, she was smiling because she knows how utterly ridiculous the thing she's saying is. And so here's the thing, like he's asked about his press secretary and he's gonna be like, oh, she's great. She's a star. I will never understand the weird relationship that we as a country have with press secretaries, where we treat them like what they're doing is this dignified thing or this difficult thing. All they're doing is they have a binder of lies and narratives and they stick to it. I guess you can be bad at it, I suppose. I mean, Sean Spicer occasionally would like smile when he was telling a really bad lie. Like the skill you have to have, it doesn't require any brains. You've been given the lies, you just say those. It's just that you have to be like dead-faced. You have to have no soul whatsoever. And if you do that well enough, you can go on to become a governor or whatever. But like he says that she's a star, and I'm sure on the right she is. But what has she done other than run for Congress, lose, be devoted to Donald Trump, probably ward off some really fumbling sexual advances, and then lie for him? Really, I don't understand why we would ever have any respect for a person in that position unless they manage somehow to get through 4 years of being it without having to tell a bunch of gross lies. And this is not only on the right, by the way. Again, it is a position that is defined by your willingness to lie. And until that changes, until they're willing to be upfront with the American people, I don't know why we would have any more respect for people in that position than Donald Trump actually seems to, even in regards to his own. So JR, I apologize, what do you think?
No, actually no apologies at all, because there's plenty of what you said makes all the sense in the world. And by the way, did I hear that correctly? At the back end of that little compilation, she mentioned how peace through strength was something that Donald Trump made.
He invented it.
He, just like he invented the word groceries, and I can't remember the other words that he said he invented on the campaign.
Fake news.
Yeah, he invented all of it. He invented the Klan too. So as it works, this guy just, her whole plan or whole job is to lie and lies quickly. I think that her lips moving 1,000 miles a minute that he was so impressed by is because the lies flow out so easily. Honestly, it seems like a comedian. It seems like someone could do a bit on like a late night show to do like a press secretary who's willing to lie as quickly and effortlessly as she does. I'll tell you what, if she ever tells one bit of truth and gets fired by this guy over it, she could definitely go on some kind of comedy tour where she goes off, or maybe writes for The Onion, because those publications and those people who make fun of what could be an extremely crazy party, they're kind of out of a job because this guy's pushing it every day. Like, if you stop and listen to it and detach yourself from that being Karoline Leavitt, the press secretary, that could easily be a comedian making fun of MAGA Republicans.
Yeah, I don't get, like, when she leaves this position in a week or a month or 2 years or whatever, she will definitely, bare minimum, become a congressperson. She failed last time. She tried already to do it. Oh, and she left that congressional campaign more than $300,000 in debt after spending illegal donations to her campaign. Who cares about that? Who cares that she ran a bad campaign, apparently broke some laws, whatever. Now she's lied for Trump. She will minimum become a congressperson. She might run for Senate. She might be put in a cabinet level position, because although she has showcased no skills or brains, it's not like she's going behind the podium and making good points or something, like making the press think in a different way about the question. Like, none of that is true. She's just shown loyalty. And there are a lot of right wingers that just want her to lie. They don't want honesty or straightforwardness. They don't want her to be real with them. They want effective lies in defense of Donald Trump, the guy that they love. And that's all that they demand. And that's all in the modern era you have to get basically any position you want in politics, any position in politics. Or she could also just get a Fox show. And honestly, if she did get a Fox show, how angry could we really be? Joe Biden's press secretary got a show on what, MSNBC? And am I gonna say that she was as vicious a liar as Karoline Leavitt? No, you don't have to be when it's Joe Biden rather than Donald Trump, but that still is what her job was. Why does that qualify you to be an anchor? Like, your whole, even if you think that I'm being too mean or whatever, it is definitely about presenting a narrative, an angle, a spin on the news. And so I guess if you give the right sort of spin, it's as useful as an anchor as it is as a press secretary. You're basically doing the same thing. I think the American people deserve better than that.
She'd have to compete with his daughter-in-law.
Exactly. Who, I guess, again, can we be that mad about Karoline Leavitt potentially getting a show when Laura Trump just had to marry into the family and she was given a show? She became the head of the RNC just because she could tolerate Eric Trump for a bit. Again, and they mock like AOC for getting a degree and working to put herself through college and grad school or whatever, being a community organizer. Oh, what experience do you have? You should have lied for billionaires. That's the true experience. That's the perspective we need more of.